Welcome to my channel. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas 2025. Today I'm going to be taking you into a department store, and I did it again. I did it last year as well, and so I wanted to let you know that I am going to be looking at mainly Christmas decor, but I'm also looking for bedding, a duvet cover, a mattress cover, and some sheets. And so I'm going to be looking at some of those items as well. Whether or not I buy anything is totally up in the air, but either way, I will probably meet you back at home because it's going to be getting dark soon, and I have such a late start today. I have been, missing my computer, and I took it in for a diagnostic test, and so I'm getting it back today. Hopefully I will be back to your comments again tonight. And so yeah, I've missed about 2 or 3 days worth of commenting because I had so many things to do at home as well, and my new furniture is arriving shortly, so I have a lot to do. So let's head on into the store and I'll see you back at home. that walkthrough was kind of interesting, and I especially liked the bedding, the holiday bedding, and some of those pillows were so cute, weren't they? I had the urge to pick up that floral sheet set and one of the mattress covers, and I may go back. You know, as I was shopping, I just was overcome suddenly with a very, I don't know, some kind of a depressing or negative aura, and I can't explain it. Usually I'm very festive and I'm full of the Christmas cheer when I go shopping and looking at Christmas items in stores. But today, I just could not get with it. And even though I saw so many lovely things that I actually wanted, but passed up, I just decided to walk out empty-handed at the last minute. Even though the store was nice and quiet and there wasn't a big hustle and bustle, I don't know why I was suddenly overcome with a very negative spirit. And I can't put my finger on exactly what it is. But I did get the idea that so many people have been out shopping early for the holidays this year because the shelves were almost bare. And that's a good sign for a store, of course, but I've never seen it so empty near Christmas. And of course, there were lots of beautiful things there, but I don't know, it was just, a lot of it was picked over, and I just got the idea that maybe they were running out of merchandise. I hope not, but I'm sure that if I go back there in a couple of days, the shelves will be pretty empty, pretty full again. And, you know, I was driving home tonight, and I passed by several industrial buildings about 9 o'clock, 9 p.m., just after 9 p.m. And I could still see people working in their offices, all the lights on. And I could see people, you know, at 10 p.m. at night. And it struck me that this is going to be such a hard year for so many of us. It'll be a year of hardship for various reasons, and I know that the world itself is in sort of a turmoil right now, and I know that we've seen better years and better times. We just have to, I guess, be patient and bide our time and hope for the best. I think that when a person loves their work, loves and enjoys doing what they're doing, it doesn't matter how many hours that person puts in at the office. And, you know, it's all up to what you like doing, what you're trained to do, and doing your best at it. But I know that in many cases, some people, whether or not they possess skills and training, it just doesn't, they just lack that professional edge. And maybe sometimes that's a sign that you might be in the wrong sort of field. And I remember when I was doing my training blocks in education, I off and on got the idea that I wasn't meant to be standing at the top of the classroom. I wasn't meant to be writing on chalkboard. I wasn't meant to be giving instructions on how to do a lesson, how to perform better academically. I wasn't meant for that. Even though I enjoy academics and I love education, I think it's very important. Sometimes, you know, it's just not the right thing for you. And that's why I mean, like, if you are specially trained in a job, but you don't like it very much, you're never going to be able to get up that professional edge that you need in order to succeed. And that, I think that matters a lot. You know, if you don't enjoy the work you're doing, or if you no longer find it enjoyable, that means an awful lot. And it could very negatively impact your career, your dedication, your professional outlook on you know what you do. And so I think enjoying what you do is very different from having to work hard and stay late no matter what, even if you hate the job, because you have to make ends meet. And that's hardship, because it's very hard for people to put in all those hours if they don't enjoy the work. And so, yeah, that makes an awful lot of difference. I could practically work for free, you know, doing something that I love doing, like sketching or maybe painting, I don't know, for sure cooking. But if I had to do a job, say for instance, stuffing envelopes. Now that's just an example. I would never be able to stuff envelopes. I can't do that kind of work. It's very dull to me. I would never be able to make a living out of that. You get my drift? And so that's why sometimes when people don't enjoy what they're doing, they start to lack credibility, professionalism. They just don't have what it takes. The expression on people's faces, people you don't know, people who walk by or drive by, their expressions are so sad and so tragic sometimes. I have to stop and wonder if there's really something actually wrong, or is this person just like that all the time? Do you ever think like that about people you don't know and wonder about their lives? Well, I found myself doing that a lot today. There were so many people out and about today, but they didn't look happy. They did not look happy. And I am sort of, most of the time, a very happy-go-lucky person. And when I see that somebody is trying to, you know, take me down, for instance, my channel, try to talk me out of staying with my channel, or maybe trying to talk to me in a demeaning tone, or trying to undermine my happiness and my hold on life, I know that automatically something is off about that person. Maybe they're either having a bad day, or their mental state is just not where it could be right now at that moment. And that makes me sad for the other person. Anyway, guys, I am so exhausted. My new bed is coming in a few days' time, and I have been shampooing the carpet for 3 days in a row now, and it's still not clean. You know, under that bed, my room is pretty much empty now. Under the bed where the other bed frame was, it's a total, it was so dusty. I had to vacuum and then shampoo it, and all that water, it's not even murky yet, it's still inky. And I'm starting to panic because I need the carpet to be dry when they come in with the bed. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm very worried about that because I don't want to put a brand new bed on top of a dirty carpet. The other carpets, they're clean, not mine. Now, a lot of it was my dog. I had a dog for the first 5 years that my family and I lived here at this condo. I had a dog, And in the end, he had epilepsy. And he wasn't, in the end, he was sick. He puked, and he wasn't in a good state health-wise. And so finally we had to put him down because he was suffering. And he was about as old as Misha. And I cried. I thought, you know, it's like losing your own baby, because I saw him suffer, and it really made me so sad. It devastated me, because you can't talk to animals. They don't understand. And it was scary for him. And I don't know. I just think that pets are like babies. And last week I took Micha to the vet, and she was pretty sick, guys. I took her for her shots, but she had puked all over my carpet in the bedroom. And I had to wash my sheets 3 times last week. But she's okay now. The doctor gave me some medicine to give her. And it's grass and fur balls. And so if she eats too much dry food, it gets to her and she rejects everything. So I have to be careful not to leave much food out at night. And I give her that medicine a couple of times a week, like the doctor instructed, and she's doing much better now. But I hated to see her suffer. I hated to see her suffer, and I worried about her, and now I'm relieved that she's doing much better. Well, guys, you know, I don't know if you're feeling the same way, if you're picking up those negative vibes from some people right now during the holiday season. I don't want to say that it's anything satanic or demonic, but I actually feel that negative pull towards the darker side of life. And people who are like that, I feel bad for them, because I don't have that kind of an outlook on life. Everybody should be able to believe and do whatever they want. But I don't like it when people try to influence me and force me to think that their way is the best way, when I know the dark side is not for me. I almost feel like it's that kind of a pull, but I think a lot of it is just that people are having a hard time this year, and I hope that things will look up soon. So that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for listening and watching.